Hello, my name is Skylar Unruh, and this is the life of my virtual child, Skylar Unruh. It started after a lot of stressful twists and turns, and we adopted Skylar, and Skylar was born. As a first-time parent, I knew I was going to make decisions that would be both authoritative and caring. I wanted my child to be comforted and independent, which reflected a lot in my decisions. Skylar was given plenty of activities to do in order to keep them stimulated, not just to work full-time, even though my partner also had a full-time job, as we were saving for a home, and as I wanted to make sure I was a good role model for my children. This is Skylar as 8 months and me as 8 months. I was in a car accident and in response became depressed, virtually speaking. Started working on connections to the partner as a parent for Skylar, as Skylar tended to reach for me more. Stopped taking long naps during the day instead of bedtime at 8 p.m. Skylar is in love with all types of food, and so we worked with them on what they were allowed to eat. At this point, he was a little behind in motor functions, but the doctors were happy with the food that he was eating. This is Skylar at 1 year old. A little bit of a life update was Skylar is learning to say certain words and typically does well with letting me and my partner know when he wants something. He's very socially anxious at this point and gets upset with strangers, though his immune system is strengthening very well. Can stand if he wants to. He starts walking around this time. Skylar is starting to identify the differences in genders, and when he sees somebody who presents masculine or feminine, we'll typically refer to them as mama or papa. He has started potty training, is very interested in music, is starting to become more independent, and is behind in a lot of functions such as motor skills and a few other things. He turns 3. Pandemic hit, weirdly enough, and I worked around that. I made sure Skylar was not spanked, as I did not want them to feel they were abused at any point in their life. Me and my partner discussed religion and decided not to do anything about it for the time being. We adopted a second child, and after discussions with my friends, named him Pablo Escobar. Skylar's motor skills are still lacking, but is average in everything else. Skylar was pushed for the first time, and this affected how he felt about going to parks for a while. He is an iPad kid and uses it for educational apps. He gets scared when me and my partner start to argue with each other. He has a few friends, and we have moved to a safer area. Skylar's doing much better with school, and they have very little interest in the fine arts. This is Skylar at 6 and little me on Halloween at 6. Skylar is in a Mandarin immersion program, which I found very interesting as I was in a Spanish immersion program and it worked very well for me. Pablo Escobar has been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, which I myself have recently been diagnosed with and was able to connect more with. Skylar is getting piano and voice lessons and can play songs by ear. And he got a progress report for first grade and showed he had great strength in everything. He is now a scout and has picked up learning the violin, which is an instrument I myself play. My child likes science, which is horrid because I hate science and cannot help with the homework. We have started practicing lockdown drills as he is entering bigger schools, and my child is testing in the gifted range, which is funny because so did I. This is Skylar at around age 10 and me at around age 10. Me and my partner are fighting a lot, and Skylar is working on a math 1 level above his own. His report card for 5th grade demonstrates strength for everything but the fine arts. Skylar at 12 years old. Me and my partner have separated. Apparently, I try to help him with science homework. I feel like that's lies. He is a part of a band at the school, and he is in a STEM program. Pablo Escobar has gotten his education plan in place, and Skylar is going to take a Math 1 in 8th grade, which is funny because so did I. Skylar recognizes that I am both more supportive than the average parent and more strict. At 14, Skylar has had a friend come out to them, and we worked on becoming a very good ally for their friend. Me and my partner have fully terminated our relationship, and we have joint custody. Skylar has started playing basketball and soccer. We've had to have a sex talk with him, and the only bad-ish grade was fine arts. He has a rock band and is dating someone, and sadly, Pablo Escobar decided he also likes science of all subjects. Skylar continues to take honors classes and get C's in fine arts continuously. We have a drug talk with Skylar as he starts to try THC and a few other recreational drugs, and he ends up getting a full ride to college at a prestigious school in state. This is Skylar at 18 and myself at 18. when I went for a senior parade at my school. A few final notes on this project was I had a lot of fun learning how, even though I parented my children differently, a lot of aspects of their lives became very similar to mine. And it was just interesting to see how I was able to handle that versus how I experienced that being handled with my parents. Thank you so much.